Hey everyone, Jordan Meyer here, Wholesome Family Farms. It's been a long time. Haven't been on here in a while and figured it's probably time for an update. We started hauling some mama cows over here to the mother-in-law's land here, and because they're starting to calve, and it's not too good having 150 head of steers running around when they're trying to calve. It just makes for a mess, and then it doesn't help at all either that we're not able, well, we're not grazing right now, or we're not wanting to, but it's been so cold up here in southeast Minnesota. We haven't gotten much warm weather really, except for now. It's just starting to turn around, and it's May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, getting things set up here. Got the water going, just waiting for it to fill up so I don't walk away and have it overflowing and run down the hill. We don't need that happening. But yeah, we picked out the few that are getting really close to calving, and we were the only ones hauling today. We couldn't find anybody else to haul. Everybody was so busy. Called 3 different truckers and none of them could help, so didn't have it all really set up that good either. And I just got the fence around this chunk of pasture here on the mother-in-law's that has been part of the CRP program for 30 years and nothing happened to it. So I didn't even seed it last year either, because there was already grasses and weeds and, well, weeds and stuff growing here. But there's a lot of Kentucky blue and brome grass and goldenrod and bird's foot trefoil. Yeah, I'll show you some of this stuff. Yeah, it looks like bird's foot, and that one I'm not sure what it is. And these are your goldenrods coming. Now the one up, yeah, I don't know, so I'll have to identify that later. Then we got the fine grass, and there's Kentucky blue. This here I want to say is brome grass. And a little bit of clover in here, and a lot of brambles and briars and blackberry bushes, and a lot of soil that needs to be woke up. We need to get a lot of head of cattle in here, and I'll probably, well, this chunk here that's just solid grass, I got the polywire started there, and then coming up and going just below the actual field edge all the way around there. It's about a 1/4 mile reel totally used up around this chunk, so obviously way too big for these guys. But I don't have a tractor over here either, so I'll be rolling bales from up over there down the hill. I had a guy deliver them, and he rolled them off his trailer because I didn't have a tractor over here either. So you can do what you got to do, right? So the plan is we're gonna roll them down that hill and put them on these briars and brambles and all that stuff, and get something happening in this soil here. It needs some hoof action and needs a little bit of rejuvenation and get some life back in it. We got plenty of carbon here. It's just that there's no biology added to it, and that's what the cattle are here to do. So should be exciting and fun to see the results of this project. The stuff over in the perennial pasture on the other side where we let it rest last year till July, and we let them graze that off, and then we rolled out the rye bales that we had baled here onto that. That stuff is really nice and green and growing good, so you can really see results from unrolling hay on your ground and feeding them out there, so it's well worth it. Oh, there's a pheasant. Just landed over there. Pretty cool. But yeah, we don't have another polywire. I'll take a polywire and hook it there and run it down to the edge there, and then they'll have just this little chunk here to work and slobber on and poop on and pee on and fertilize. And then after they soil this one up good, then we'll move them to the next chunk, and hopefully in about a week and a half, 2 weeks or something, we'll be able to start grazing that stuff. But it's looking pretty sorry yet. But the stand that's there, I am really liking it. This was let's see, we're in 2022 now. 2021 was the new seeding year. So coming out of soybeans in 2020, the fall of 2020, I seeded cereal rye on here. And then going into 21, about early spring, April, we seeded this mix of lots of different grasses and clovers and stuff. I think it had tall fescue, fastolium, smooth brome, Timothy. What other grasses were there? I feel like I'm missing one. Well, anyway, there was like 4 or 5 grasses, and then we had red clover, white clover, bird's foot, trefoil. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty good mix. But yeah, and a lot of the different species of grasses and stuff are coming. Last year, if you look back on some of them YouTube videos, there is a lot of clover out here. It was pretty dominant, but this year is looking like it's going to be pretty nice because we already got the grasses coming in. So, and there still is a lot of cereal rye even coming up in here that'll be here again this year, because this was, what was it, 5-6 foot tall cereal rye right here, and most of this we actually trampled down with the cows, and then they ate through it and ate whatever weeds they could find pretty much, because everything was dead by the time we got finished with it. So I don't know, I'm really liking the results of it. It turned out very well, so this will fill in nice, and we want to get a little bit of maturity on this before we come hitting it, because we definitely need more carbon here. Even with what we laid down last year, we're definitely lacking in that department, as you can see in the bare soil yet. So nothing a guy can't fix. And there's a good thistle. It's growing there for a reason though, so we're not going to sweat the weeds. But some oxidized cow pies. We still got worms in there though. Look at that, boys. Oh yeah, life as we know it. It's gonna be fun. But with that, I'm gonna get moving here. Gotta go home and milk cows. Nothing but go, 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 go. It's fun though. Keeps you on your toes. Have a good one, guys.